Hey gang, okay, so I'm doing a Zoom call because instead of a live, because that's going to allow me to share my screen and show you exactly what it is that you need to do in order to enroll people into the free group. So the first thing you want to do is when someone says, yes, I want to join, you want to say, great, so happy that you're in, what's your email address? Get their email address because you're going to need it to sign them up. If there's someone on Instagram that has like a weird Instagram handle and you don't know what their actual name is, then you're going to need their first name and their last name as well in order to sign them up. So get that info first. That's what you want to do. And then you're going to want to also track them. Track all of your conversations in some way and know where you're at with each person. So you're going to have, hopefully you're talking to a lot of people and some of them have said yes. And some of them have said, oh, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about it. And some of them will have said no, but you want to be tracking all of those conversations. The way that I do that is in Google Streak, and there is a video about Google Streak in the group. So you can have a look for that if you want to start using that. That's what works for me, but everybody's different. So maybe you just want to have it on pen and paper. Maybe you've got an Excel spreadsheet, or maybe you're using Streak. Whatever works for you is totally fine, but you want to be tracking your conversations, because if you've got people who have said maybe, you're going to want to follow up with those people before the group starts, just to see if they've made a decision or not. And if you've got people who've said yes, you obviously want to know who those people are, so you want to be tracking them. So I'll just share my screen with you guys so you can see how I track everybody. So this is my Streak. I've got a pipeline that's just for the free group. So the way, and in Google Streak, you have these different, they're called oh, that's not helpful. They're called buckets. So you've got here, invite, these are the people who I will have invited. Then once they've said yes, I'll pop them into this bucket here. Then once I've sent them the join email, I'll pop it in there. Then once they've been added to the group, they move into there. And then once I've sent them a share a cart, they move into there. And then once they've actually enrolled under me with me as their coach, I'll pop them into here. Then don't worry about these ones. These are just for as the group goes along. But you can see I've got a bucket for every single stage that I'm at when I'm talking to people. So I know exactly where they are, because I'll have invited people. I might go back, and if they've ignored me, I might just go back and ask them again. Maybe they missed it. Maybe they're thinking about it. Maybe they read it and then forgot to reply. That happens all the time. So it gives me a chance to know exactly who I've already invited, and then I've got the chance to invite them again. I've got information on exactly who said yes, and I know if I've sent them an email, etc., etc. So it's really important that you track these conversations with people. So I'll give you an example. These are people from last time who were maybe, but not right now. So I'll show you an example of an email that I've sent. So I say, hey, lovely, here is the link to the Fit Girl Academy free group. Send a join request and I'll approve it. And then there's the link. So she click on that, it will take her straight to the Facebook group and she can send a join request. The group is run by me and my coach bestie, Rachel. We'll be posting some prep info from Thursday so everyone knows how the group works, what to expect and how to access the workouts. Can't wait to get started. And then she can request to join that before she's enrolled with me. So I would say if somebody said yes, they can absolutely join the group straight away. They don't have to have completed their share a cart and enrolled with you as their coach yet. When they're in the group, hopefully the group itself will encourage them to go through the enrollment process, because I think sometimes people can see a link that they need to click and they're not sure, or they get this kind of form we were from Beachbody and then they become a bit unsure. But if they're already in the group and they're already getting a feel of how it works and they're already enjoying it and they're getting some interaction with other people, they're much more likely to join. So they don't need to have enrolled with you in order to join the free group. I don't know if I've made that clear before. Obviously with the Fit Girl Academy it's different, and they do need to have enrolled and bought something from you. So they can join the group straight away. Then I think it's on the Friday that we've got a post in there in the prep days that explains the enrollment process, and that they're going to be receiving an email from us to say, this is how you access the workouts, click on this link. So you don't have to send them an email about that. It will automatically do it. So they'll see that in the group. Then once they've seen that post, you can then set them up for their share a cart. Unless you want to do it sooner, it's totally up to you, but that's at the point that you would want to do it if you haven't done it already. And I'll show you exactly how to do that. So go to share a cart, log in, then you would go to new enrollment order. You may know this bit already, but bear with me because I'll show you how to do the free bit in a sec. So I would do Jane Doe at hotmail.co.uk. Jane Doe, and then keep them as a customer. Say, yes, I have permission to enter this person's information because they've given you their email address. Say continue. And then it's this bit at the top here, enroll without purchase. So that's the bit you want to click on there. And then it's literally as simple as saying send email. And that's when Beachbody are going to send them that automatic email saying, here's your link to enroll. And then what you want to do is copy the shareable link and send that to them because that gives it a bit more of a personal touch. It also makes it easier for them as well. You want to make everything as easy as possible for them. So give them another email saying, hey, I've just enrolled, I've just put through your share a cart. Beachbody will have sent you an email as well to complete your sign up, but here's the link in case you don't receive it. Something like that, maybe a bit better worded than what I just said. So that's literally it. So then once they've clicked on that link and agreed to sign up, they don't need to put in any credit card details. They don't need to do anything like that. It's literally just allocating you as their coach. That's all this process is doing. Once they've done that, they will appear in your coach back office under new customers, which is always exciting. So stop sharing my screen. I don't think I need to do that anymore. So yes, hopefully that explains that. And there is the free group information in the files. So if you want to see what Prep Week is all about and what posts are coming and when, then you can just have a look through that. But as always, if you've got any questions, then just let me know in the comments and I will answer them. But hopefully this covered everything. Hopefully it wasn't too long. Invite, get people into the free group. It's a great time of year to do it because people want free stuff because it's Christmas, and then they'll be hopefully ready to rock with you come January time when they really want to take it seriously. Okay, fab. All right, guys, take care. Bye.